We're going to welcome you back to Principals Podcast. This is season 4, episode 9. We are talking girls hoops. We are with 3 of our seniors today, along with Mr. Hyam. How are you? He's not awake. Mr. Hyam's not there.
Well, I'm here. I thought I was ladies first. I was going to
I didn't know if you were going to give me some hay. You going to give any hays?
Yo.
Oh, there they are. All right. We are with young ladies I've known since they were like 7. Anna Landis, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Excellent. Julianne Sweet with her large cup of cinnamon tea and a beautiful tree.
Yeah, I'm good.
And Emily Knorr, who we see once a week when she shows up to school.
Once a week.
You are a full-time college kid who plays high school basketball and shows up for practice.
Yep.
So I had the opportunity. I've seen two of your games. We won't talk about the first one because that was just getting warmed up. But last night you went out to Madison, which is a very odd drive. It doesn't matter how you go. It's just awkward. You can go Vrooman, you can go 528, and you have to cross over half of the country's train tracks or a strange area to just get to that school. Once you get there, though, they have a decent sized large double gym that's older, but it's kept up. And you went out there. JV went in and won the game. And although with a start you girls started a little slow yesterday, ended up picking it up and coming out on top. I was acting like Mr. Snyder last night, taking some photos, which is really hard to do, letting you to know when it comes to like I think it wouldn't be so bad if Mr. Henningsman if he would just get out of the way, like have him watching the court, and all of a sudden he's in front of the camera, and then I go to the other side and he walks again, and then he's like, "How many timeouts we got?" I'm like, "You haven't called any, man. You should know you got plenty." But you're young. Again, year 2 of being young.
Yeah.
But you have, I think it's just the 3 of you are the seniors, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you have Nicole as a junior, and the rest are either, is she the only junior?
Yeah, she's the only one.
Only junior, so she'll be the only senior, and the rest are sophomores and freshmen.
Yeah.
So you're really, really young. I'm starting to see that trend in a lot of girls basketball around the area. It's like a boom and bust. You either have like a ton of seniors or it's a ton of freshmen. Because I think Mayfield's having that problem. I saw North handled them handedly last night.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Anna Landis last night. What did you put up? Was that there was double digits?
Yeah, I think I had like 15 points.
It was just like feed Anna Landis.
Oh, girl.
Thank you.
Emily Knorr's trying to do her, Euro steps, crisscross applesauce, whatever you call that, all those steps. I did get a video of you shooting 3, which the coach was not in the way. And Julianne Sweet had some sweet passes last night, and it always looks like she has ran a 26-mile marathon because of her rosy cheeks. But you do have some
starts, Mr. Murray.
What's that?
The game doesn't even start. She looks like that.
I taught her for PSR, and she had rosy cheeks.
Oh, there you go. Maybe it's you. Maybe you're the reason.
No, her sister has rosy cheeks too. So does her dad. Anyway, let's talk about where we are. We're 2-2, right?
Yeah.
2-2 on the season. When's our next game?
Next Wednesday versus South. It's home.
Wow. And it's weird. In December is always weird around here. Like where you could go play 3 games on a traditional, I don't know, you girls are typically Monday, Wednesday, Saturday.
Yeah.
But then because of the holidays and stuff, it's like you play a game and then you might play a pocket of 3, and then you play like 2, and then it's you're in a weird phase in December. Boys haven't even started. And we'll get into that in a moment, because I would love to see you seniors against the boys senior team, like a 3-on-3.
That'd be fun.
That'd be a lot of fun. I want to know who you play next Wednesday.
South.
Willoughby South. Who right now in the WRC, who's your basketball rival? I mean, there's always the Riverside rivalry.
Yeah,
But-
Riverside.
Riverside. They have some tall trees out there.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean they're fast or coordinated, but they have some tall trees. And the way, I'm not sure if you ran an offense last night. It looked like you were just doing full court, try to get to the bucket and make shots as fast as you can.
Our team,
Yeah.
offense team, like we're not very good when we run an offense. Like when we try to run sets, it just doesn't work. Like that's just not, it never works. Like even last year when we tried to put in a play, like we did Oregon. I don't know if you guys remember that play, right?
Yeah.
Worked like 1 out of 10 times, but I feel like our team just does better when we just like go with the flow and just play how we play instead of like trying to, like, I don't know.
Like fast breaks.
Yeah. We do really well with fast break. I feel like it's our best game.
Definitely. Fast breaks, you play best when you were moving up and down that court. And you 3 played a lot of minutes yesterday. I think Nora, you might have had like, I don't know, tie your shoelace break before you had to go back in, get a quick sip and need you back in. But you were always on that floor and you were pressing almost half the game or beyond. And you're basically moving the ball up. You have to be really in good shape. So I really loved watching the 3 of you over the last several years, but last night was a joy just to, not have to do anything and see you out there. Besides Riverside, is that North score a fluke against Mayfield last night? Or are they going to be all right?
North is always good competition. We've always struggled against them, but I mean, I don't know. I think we can handle them this year and keep up with them, but it'll definitely be a good game.
So will Kenston. They'll be good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every game, like there's no team, like I feel like there's no team in our conference that is just going to be like, oh, we're just going to blow them out, especially like no matter how good we are, how good the other team is. Like, but I feel like with varsity girls high school games, like 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a close game, no matter like the team's levels. That's just how it always goes.
Yeah, it comes in pockets. There could be days where games where you have 7 3-pointers made, like 'cause you're on fire.
Yeah.
And I also know in talking with her personally and talking with her dad, it seems like Nicole's under the weather. She hasn't been 100%, not fully like full of energy. And we all know Nicole, where she can look like she doesn't have energy, but then she gets on the court and has the energy, but she's literally physically sick. Once you can get that gel of everyone's healthy and everyone's running and gunning, and now, the consistency, I'm looking forward to see that traction go. You have returning girls that played their freshman year, which is also helpful. And then you have some girls making time as young bloods out there on the court, because you have Gerlica that sees a lot of minutes and Dilworth that sees a lot of minutes.
Yeah.
And, there is no expectation when anyone's ever a freshman that they're going to go out there and be a LeBron James, but the contributing to the greater whole, the minutes, the defense, various things, open shots. Really, it's all up to how you control the game. So last night, I'd say in the first 4 minutes, you were trying to get your wheels. Both teams were trying to get things going because I feel like it was 0-0 for the first 4 minutes. You all were just playing press, and then it was a turnover or a brick or a missed shot, rebound, up to the court, and then you started to come together. So Landy's trying to drop some threes out there early in the game.
Yeah, I
Um,
tried. I
Ew.
attempted.
but I do love, and I played basketball well when I was in high school. Just watching those of you that play travel or competitive for years, and just the style. You all have different styles. You all are able to contribute for each other. Um, it's like Emily; they're asking you to be like the five and the point guard. You
Yeah.
know,
I'm
like
the
you're.
tallest on the team, surprisingly, so it's weird.
Um, Anna is box out, get the rebounds, get open. You know, your double moves have been pretty good. They were good yesterday.
Thank
Those
you.
easy buckets up front, and then Julianne just being a fly on people's faces, with defense. But you all had contributed. You all had points. And where you got into double bonuses, that's where you started to put it away, making free throws. You know, Mr. Hyman, you know the game.
Yeah, I know
There's
the game.
probably like 10 to 15 minutes of a practice time that's standing at the free throw line. Those are mission critical shots.
It is. And, you seniors, you're in a different role now because, you got to lead this team with such a young team. How has that been for you guys this year? Has it been where you have to give more to others and not focus on your own game, or have you had enough time to focus on your own game?
I think it's been a good mix. I definitely feel like this year we've had to like be more of leaders, like especially to the underclassmen. Like they get in their heads a lot, so I just feel like we have to do more better job of like keeping everybody up and just like everyone just learning how to do their own job. And if everyone does their own job, then like we'll be okay.
Yeah. And I feel like especially well, like Cammy and Lily, as you were saying, they play varsity and they're like good shooters. So like I don't know, it's nice to have them like playing with us. For
Yeah,
sure.
you are missing your little spider monkey with Nor because she would pick pockets like crazy. But of course, having the injury in soccer, she's still a part of your team, but she can't be on the floor. I hope though we do what we did for Hallie years ago,
Yeah, I
where
think they're going to.
we do the jump ball, get the ball, she's standing there, makes a shot, that type of thing, and then call a timeout.
Yeah.
That was awesome, and she's been also instrumental. So, Mr. Hyam, you have a son that plays hoops.
Yeah, he's a seventh grader over in Menor, traveling out to Brunswick tonight. So they like to travel across the world to play basketball. He's a little scrappy guy who gets on the floor a lot. Girls, what would you have me tell him when he's down about not maybe scoring, but he's able to do the little things? What's been the advice that's gotten you guys through these years?
Probably like even when you're not making when you're not making shots, the biggest way, in my opinion, like the biggest thing to come back from that is like just play defense, like because defense is obviously something you can control. You just need to play like as hard as you can on defense. You need to get every rebound. You need to be making this, and when you do all those little things, like it just starts to click. Like scoring just starts to click. Like you stop thinking about scoring and it just kind of flows. So like that's definitely, I think everybody in basketball struggles with that at some point of their game. So you just really have to focus on every other thing and the scoring just kind of flows.
Yeah. And just like Emily was saying, like if your shots aren't falling, then look for another teammate to shoot or do better at other things like help defense or rebounding. Yeah.
So let's play a little game here, Mr. Hyam. We're playing this or that today.
We're playing a little this or that. I have 10 questions, but I'm going to start with the 5 that the ladies want to start with. We can either start with some, random off the wall funny ones, or we can do more ladylike.
Random.
Oh, we do a little random. All right. Would you rather eat a bug or get stung by a honeybee?
Stung by a bee.
Stung by a bee.
Yeah.
Not
Mr. Murray, what would your answer be to that question?
I don't know. I think we all eat bugs. We don't even know we do. I'm actually, that's one thing I'm not allergic to. So they
Oh.
sting, they hurt, but chocolate covered grasshopper, I'm not sure. Might take on the challenge.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, guys, would you rather have a hand that is twice as big or a hand that's half the size?
Half the size.
Quite big.
Um,
Twice as big.
probably half the size.
Half the size. Okay. Here's a tough one. You will not get any visitors. So which one you choose, just know you won't get a visitor. Would you rather live on the moon or on Mars?
Moon.
Mars.
What's the difference? What would the difference be?
Well, they're two different things.
Oh, right, but what's the difference?
One's a moon, one's a planet.
One's
Yeah.
about 272,000 miles away, and the other is about 4 times further.
Yeah, but you won't have visitors, so either way, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Hey, this
Right.
one would help in basketball, I think. Would you rather have the option to fly or to be undetectable?
fly.
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 We'd see
Can
some
dunk.
monster dunks, wouldn't
Yeah.
we?
Still waiting for that there, Nor. You promised me your senior year you're going to throw one down.
I did not promise anything.
Maybe that was your brother because he
Maybe-
talks a lot.
Maybe I could get 2 of my teammates to lift me up.
No, we get a trampoline. Let's just get a trampoline in there.
All right.
But hey, that won't be our idea if something happened and you hurt your ankle or something.
Oh, okay, it was mine.
We don't need a college coach calling us. Right? All right, last one. This is risky. I think I know where you guys are going with this. Would you rather go water skiing or snow skiing?
Snow.
Water.
Water.
Well, there's a lot of differences with these three. I like it, It's what makes them a great team. You can't have the same type of players. You need a little difference between them,
Let me ask you this or that related to basketball, because this goes back to growing up. Would you rather play 33 or horse?
Horse.
Yeah.
So Emily and Julianne, did you say the
Horse.
same thing? Horse?
Yeah.
Horse.
I always called it pig though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Well, it's whatever letter you want to spell.
wait. Did someone say 33?
No.
Mm-mm.
No. Hey,
33
Murray,
is so
when you
much
play
fun.
33, did you play the rule there's no fouls?
To an extent. I mean, if it was blatant, then
No blood, no foul?
blatant fouls. Yeah, you basically turned the ball over. But did you go down to 21 if you didn't get 33?
Yes.
You girls have you ever played that, or would you rather play knockout?
Knockout's fun.
Knockout's fun.
I like knockout.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Hey, this is for all our listeners out there to know a little bit about you three, a little bit during around the holidays, just in case anyone needs to know. Would you rather get flowers or get chocolate as a gift?
Flowers.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Okay. Would you rather be poor and in love or rich and alone?
Rich
Poor and
and
in love.
Or yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Emily.
Emily wants to be rich and alone. Leave her alone. Right? Come on, just give her the money.
No, hear me out though. That person could leave you, but your money isn't gonna leave.
If you spend it.
Yeah.
No, rich, like you have a lot of money.
Money doesn't buy happiness.
Oh boy.
Mm.
Hey, speaking of that, would you rather be the funniest person in the room or the best looking?
Funniest.
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 Wow, a little consensus there. No one wanted to venture out. Would you rather learn a hard lesson in life or have a life that's easy?
Hard lesson.
Hard lesson.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
All right, Murray, you know this. You have 2 girls at home. Are those girls going to be talking on the phone all night, or are they going to be sending text messages all night?
Neither. They're gonna be snapping or TikToking.
Yeah, true. Showing my age there, ladies. little this or that with the wonderful girls of the basketball team at Chardon High School.
So it's Thursday. It's after 3. You have practice in what, 4:30?
Yeah.
Okay. What is or who is someone you want to give a shout out to this week? It could be anyone. It doesn't have to be basketball related. It's I want you to think about that because I'm going to ask you a question before we get there. So, holiday traditions. What is one thing that maybe already occurred that you longed for, like maybe it was putting up the Christmas tree, or something that you look forward to as we get close to Christmas?
The Christmas lights and like driving around and seeing all of them.
Just spending time with my family.
Say family. We get to watch stuff, make food.
That's awesome. Did you notice if you looked out the window yesterday in Madison, the amount of Christmas lights on people's homes?
I looked. I actually thought there was a lot.
There was a ton on the.
Yeah.
I went the back way, like 84 Rumen, and it was like almost every house had something going on.
That's nice.
Yeah, Christmas lights are amazing. I have gone the easy route where we just change out the floodlights on the porch and like put candle lights in because I hated being Clark W. Griswold putting stuff in the house. And then I have to like put it up when it's freezing, take it down when it's still snowing. Hated it. But they are wonderful to see. Now, who would you like to give a shout out to?
Maybe just our 3 coaches. I don't know. They put a lot of time, like, and for us, not just at practice, but also like planning stuff. Like today, Coach Platts was tagging us in film because they're always trying to see what we can do better at.
Yeah, I just have to say, like, them and the whole team, like, without, like, the people I play with and them supporting me and me supporting them, like, we aren't where we are. So just my whole team.
I agree.
Coach Platts and I are literally about 7 days apart. And my mom and his mom were really close friends. And my mom watched him when we were infants all the way through, like literally probably middle school. So I've known him forever.
Wow.
Great family. It's amazing to see, like, just looking at the screen here, like the people that, like your dad, Hannah, and your uncles, and all of the connection of like coming back home, being with, Chardon, and having these 75,000 suites that we've had through our buildings. You're in the middle, aren't you? You're the middle suite.
Yeah.
And we have the twins, and we have Rosemary.
Yep.
That was she going to be here next year?
2 years. She's in sixth grade. Yeah.
Okay. Then we've had Kayla, and now we have, obviously, Emily, you're in the middle. I think you are probably the one that has most carefree, but in a good way. Like, you don't care. Like, you are going to literally wear what you want. You're going to play the game how you want. You don't care who sees you play. You don't care what's happening. And then your goofball brother, who actually last year got kicked out of a basketball game as an 8th grader.
Yeah, that's right.
I was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's energetic. Is it going to be a Puxatawny type of year for you? You going out to Pennsylvania?
For Christmas or what?
Yeah, for the season.
Yeah, we should go out. Like, we usually, like, for Thanksgiving we did. For Christmas we'll probably go out. We usually get out there a couple times a year. Not too much.
So, speaking of Pennsylvania, you are going to Cal Penn?
Yeah, Penn, Cal U. So
Cal U.
Yeah, it's
whatever it is. Cal U.
Pitt's. It's kind of close to Pitt, like the University of Pitt.
Okay, so what are you going to study?
I'm going to school for like health and science. So basically it's just what I want to major in is physician assistant. So I'll do that, then I'll go back to school for like a year or two and then get my degree for being a PA. So
Julianne, Anna, have you made any decisions? I know it's like things are starting to come in with acceptance letters. Have you come to a conclusion, or are you still thinking?
I figured out where I'm going. I'm going to OU. I thought I knew what I was gonna do, but like I'm not really sure now, so I'm probably just gonna go in undecided.
I don't know yet where I'm gonna go. I think I find out for all the schools like either December and January, I'm thinking, but I think pre-med. Yeah.
That's awesome. Are you considering Ohio State route?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think a wave of people get accepted tomorrow. So
Well, best of luck.
thank
I know
you.
that there are a lot of, I shouldn't say a lot, but I know of at least 4 or 5 that did apply back in early November. So that's
Mhm.
great. It's going to be awesome to watch this develop throughout the course of this school year, where your plans are, what what you want to do when you walk out these doors with your, as we call the 4 E's. All of you are going off to enroll into another school to figure out what you want to do. So it's been our joy, obviously watching you for 5 years and just seeing your maturity and growth. And like all of you have earned AP or college credit, like numerous, and you could have already graduated, all of you. And you are here for your returning 5th year starter as a senior, because you start in 8th grade. So thank you for being such a leader that you've modeled for others, because it's not just the 3 of you. You multiply that by 3 and multiply it by 3. And again, there are literally 40 to 50 seniors that are going to be game changers from the start of they walk out these doors, and of the other group 150 more that are in the process of figuring it out, and they all are also awesome leaders too. So again, thank you for joining us today. We'll see you when you come up here to practice. We, the Dougs, all 3 of us, can't wait to see you on the court, hopefully in the barn really soon, because of the home court advantage. So thanks for coming to the
Thank you.
podcast.
Thank you.
Have a great day. And
You
go
too.
Toppers.
You too. Bye.
Toppers.
Bye.